Well, here's another thing I love about the Lord is that, and I thought about this today on the way here, on the way home, how in the world today people are always talking about sacrifice. They're talking about sacrifices in Hollywood. They're talking about sacrifices in war. People are talking about sacrifices in the business world. Companies are sacrificing some of their companies to stay afloat. Sacrifice. Jesus died on the cross for the sins of the whole world, that he might be the sacrificial lamb for the sins of mankind. And it's like, now it's like internet. All we need to do is register to be free in Jesus because of what he did for us on the cross. But everybody is today sacrificing. Some sacrifice because they had no choice, and some sacrifice to be assassins. They're sacrificing Will Smith right now. Instead of just coming out and giving Will Smith a sentence for what he did at the Oscars, okay, they rather sacrifice Will. You know what I'm saying? And cancel him and make his life, a living hell. Now, Will Smith is one of those people who a lot of people claim was connected with the Illuminati, him and Pinkett and the whole Smith family. They're connected to that Illuminati crap. I don't know much about it. I don't really get into it. But I do know that there is places out there in Hollywood. Hollywood does have an upper level where people can get stuck in there. Over the last few years, Will hasn't had to work that hard to live his luxurious life. Neither has Pinkett, okay? And his children, people talk about the stuff that, like Will and Jayden's relationship on national television, and now it's kind of like Jayden, man. Him and Willa, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What is that? I can't figure it out. What's going on with them two? But I think that too much of Hollywood and not enough childhood. That's what I think. Too much Hollywood, not enough childhood. Okay? But everybody sacrifices. And, even in my life on a physical level, people have sacrificed me on the job. People have sacrificed me for love, for money. People have sacrificed me to have friends of, a higher level. Friends that they look better with, friends that they can go out and, get more prestige with, Sacrifice. And when I think about it, it explains to me why Jesus chose to sacrifice his life on the cross for the sins of mankind, because this is what we do every day. We're always sacrificing somebody. Sometimes we sacrifice one child for another. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes we sacrifice the kid that ain't doing that well for the kid that is, you know? And sometimes, you know, people that are like, let's say people that are in gang life, you know, thug life, they sacrifice their partners. You go to prison, okay, you might sacrifice your friends. That might be a good sacrifice though. You might sacrifice your friends, your partners in crime, that you might get a lower sentence. And if both of y'all was out there doing crime, there's not really much wrong with that. You know, he got to pay the price just like you did, you know? Sacrifice, you know? I've made sacrifices in my life to keep from being homeless. I've made sacrifices in my life to, you know, protect my children when they were younger. You know, I made sacrifices to continue, you know, divorce is a sacrifice, you know, because if you're in a really, really, really bad marriage, you might sacrifice your marriage to keep from fighting in front of the children. You might sacrifice your marriage, okay, for another chance at love, you know. Sacrifice for, let me see, there's several reasons. Marriage is a big one. You might sacrifice, there's so many things out there that we can sacrifice. Marriage has multiple reasons why someone would sacrifice their own marriage. But a lot of people have. I'm watching a movie right now on Netflix where a guy is sacrificing his marriage and his relationship. He's trying to sacrifice two things at one time. I haven't seen the ending yet. He's sacrificing his extramarital affair as well as his marriage. He's sacrificing both of them to each other. He's going to end up with nothing. Okay? And I thought how, you know, even on YouTube, you know, there are people sacrifice. Facebook, people sacrifice. You know, somebody says one thing, okay, they'll lie. Okay, they'll make that sacrifice. They'll lie about something to keep themselves looking good. Instead of just apologizing and admitting that you messed up. Okay, admitting that you slandered somebody, you lied on somebody, you know, to not tell the full truth is to lie. Okay, and that's a big deal. You know, to spend some time yelling at somebody for something that you're saying they're doing, and then turn around and you do the same thing. Okay, you know, that's a sacrifice that people do that is not good. Okay, that's really, really, really bad. That's really ignorant. Okay, I hope you got that thing on a leash. Yeah, you got him on a leash. Cute little thing, trying to hate. Wag your tail, that boy, wag your tail. Hello.
Dog has a mind of his own.
Yeah, I can see that. But we sacrifice every day. And this is why, this is what I love about Jesus. This is what I love about being a Christian, is I never have to sacrifice anybody. I don't have to sacrifice nobody at work. I don't have to sacrifice my ex. I've never had to sacrifice her for none of my other relationships with women. You know what I'm saying? Every woman out there, knows, knows my ex. They knows how much respect I have for her, even though I'll never be with anyone like her ever again. You know what I'm saying? But they know how much I respect her. She's the mother of my children. I would never sacrifice her. You know what I mean? One time I was with this girl. She was fine as I don't know what. And we went in the bank, and my ex walked up to me talking like she owned me. Hands on her hips and all like that, acting all black. And I looked at her and I said, "Yes, ma'am. What's going on?" And this other girl looked at me and walked out, And I'm like, okay, you don't know nothing, She's being her, I'm being me, we're divorced. What's your problem, girl? You want to walk out? I already told you about her. I already introduced you to her. You want to walk out like that? Go ahead. But I would never sacrifice, anybody. When it comes to people, I might sacrifice a dog, I might sacrifice a vehicle. I might sacrifice, even my house, my apartment, I would never sacrifice another human being. Speaking of my wife, I heard online last night 2 things. Online last night on YouTube. This is what I mean when I say sacrifice. I heard that somebody on YouTube has pictures of my wife, of my ex-wife. And, I don't want to say nothing about your ex-wife, but I got pictures of her. I know your ex-wife. Really? Okay, if you went to... Okay, my wife doesn't even have a Facebook channel. If she did, she took it down. My ex-wife, that is. Then I heard that somebody here in Pittsburgh has been following me around and talk about sacrifice. Okay, when you say, you know what? When you say stuff like that, out of everything that you said in that live stream or that recorded stream that's going to get out to all these different people, whatever it was, when you say stuff like that, hold up, man. You don't think? Why? Okay? Oh, and then you try to blame me. That's what I'm talking about. That's called sacrifice. Now you're trying to blame me. You're trying to blame me for something that you're doing that is totally uncalled for. If you're really doing it at all. I don't believe you're doing it. I just think you're trying to scare me. See, that's a sacrifice. For some reason, people need to pull me down from my high tower, which I'm trying to figure out, where is it? I do not recognize any high tower that I'm on here. I'm just a regular guy. I am moving up in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the ghetto anymore. I'm not living in a neighborhood where I'm worried about somebody jumping out at me, wanting to hurt me anymore. I'm not backsliding anymore. I'm back with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm free to read my Bible. I'm free to have Christian friends. I'm free to go home and love my children. Well, not home, but go back to my old town and love my children. I'm free to do all that. You know what I mean? I have no obstacles in my life. The only obstacle in my life might be me not wanting to be that high up financially as I would like to be. But other than that, I live a pretty good life. You know? But what I can't understand is why somebody is trying to sacrifice this little guy so bad. Okay? Forget everything you said in the video. Sir, I want to talk about how you know my wife. And I want to know who is trailing me, whatever you want to call it, here in Pittsburgh. Okay, I think he lied. I think he really is trying to intimidate me. But if you're telling me this is true, I need to know why you're doing this. You already went to my Facebook page and tried to turn Facebook into a war zone. Okay, I want to know who it is. I'm not Will Smith. I'm not gonna slap nobody. Even here face to face. Even if he's my height, I ain't gonna slap nobody. I just want to know. I just want to talk to this brother, just that you claim is telling me, and feeding you information. This is why I make comments like mob boss. Okay, this is why I say stuff like that. And I really don't believe, I don't really take you that seriously. I just give you that kind of compliment because that's your personality. You know what I mean? But you say stuff like that. And if you're lying, you need to stop. And if you're telling the truth, you need to get to the point. And this is not a matter of me going and trying to figure out on your channel about watching a whole hour and some minute live stream to find out what's going on. Call me on the daggone phone, being you know so much about me. Call me on the phone and tell me what you up to, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh well, people told me, and that's a fat lie. Nobody. I'm living in Pittsburgh right now. I'm not. I haven't been in Pittsburgh since 1987, except to visit. Okay. I've been in Westmoreland County for over 30 years before I came back here. I came back here in 2015. Okay? You telling me that, oh, somebody was, I know a guy that was telling you, and he told me how you interact with people. I don't interact with people here in Pittsburgh. You're a liar. You are a liar. This is why I'm done. It's getting completely, and this guy gets all mad and goes to talk, really, like really talking that kind of trash, How you doing? Really saying stuff that he know ain't true. You know good and well you never met my ex-wife. You know good and well you never met anybody here in Pittsburgh that knows me. The closest you might have come is finding somebody on Facebook. Now that I'll hand it to you because I got people. I know people in Texas on Facebook. So, I can do that. I can play that game too if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I know people all over the world on Facebook. I know people outside the country. Got friends outside the country. Welcome to Facebook, Thank God for Facebook. But to say that you got somebody telling me, you got somebody here on Facebook, okay, that's telling me on Facebook that, and I'm pretty sure there's probably some some of these, ignorant people on Facebook who have sent me friend requests, because I get friend requests from people like, why the heck would I, and you know what I do when I get people trying to send me friend requests? All I got to do is go to their channel. And if they don't have a channel, guess what? Nope. You got your channel. You want to be my friend, but you got your channel blocked. I can't see your content. Nope. No friend. I ain't going to do that again. Okay. And then you want to be my friend. So I go look, at your Facebook account. All I got to do, if it's a woman, I'll just look at how she's dressed. I'll look at how what topics she talks about and all like that. And I'll say, these are people from YouTube. These are people that are like from my YouTube channel trying to bring some crap to my Facebook channel. D-Roy Cruz don't hang out with these immoral people like this. Okay? So, I don't want to go to these videos anymore and play this little game with you, because, first of all, like I said yesterday, I know what kind of people I'm dealing with now. You know where I'm at. You just said it last night. Well, I watched you last night. I watched you this morning, actually. You just said it early this morning in the middle of the night, okay? You just said that you know my wife. You know that you know what's going on with me here in Pittsburgh, because you got somebody telling me, okay? And they're watching my interactions, okay, with other people. And so, that really, you know what? You're a liar, dude. You know who you are. I'm not afraid to say your name, but I know you hate when I don't say your name. Okay? We all know who you are. You're a fat liar. The only thing the closest you might come to know anything about me other than YouTube is Facebook, because I know you got friends on YouTube. Okay? I've seen them leave comments in my channel on my page, okay? You know what I'm saying? And the thing about Facebook is when you defriend people, you really defriend people. I done defriended people and can't get them back. Okay? You know what I'm saying? They don't let you get them back. But dude, you tripping. Everything you said last night, went down the drain when you said, I know your wife. I got pictures of your wife. Okay. Whatever else you said, now I can't concentrate, because, you know what I mean? We done went from this guy blasting, okay, scripture, okay? All right, let me get homoerotic for a minute, being y'all love that word, homoerotic. We done went from Mr. Twighead blasting scripture, okay, and think that's cute, to his butt buddy, okay, claiming that he knows my wife. You know what? You guys are so pathetic. You should just give up. You should just give up. But anyway, the topic of this video is about sacrifices. Y'all trying to sacrifice me. My question is, for who and for what? Why? Okay? But I understand, though. I understand why, you're doing it. But I don't understand what the higher cost is, I don't understand what you're going to get for it, what kind of reward you're going to get for it. Maybe maybe you got nothing. You know, maybe you got nothing. And then how do you tell me, let me tell you something, let me tell you a little secret. If you get married to a heterosexual woman, okay, and she was bisexual before you married her, unless she's cheating on you with a lesbian, she's not bisexual, bruh. Again, we got a Carlton Winston crap. Like, you guys are so confused. Why do you care? Oh my God. Like, he just brought that up. Okay. Unless you and your wife have an open marriage like Will and Pinkett, why does it matter what your wife did in her past? She's not going to cheat on you with another woman. So she's not bi. She's with you. And she's not cheating on you, so therefore she's not bi. This is how much idiots in their idiotic definitions try to make an idiot out of me. But see, God bless y'all. You know, I am DeRoy Cruz. I am your life applications officer. I'm your life applications officer for your own sake, because this is how dumb y'all get. This is how dumb y'all get. You know, you got one guy, he got a tranny for a wife, but he's not gay. Now I hear this fool last night going to talk about, oh, just like, I don't know, what made him bring that up? Oh, well, my wife is bi, like my wife is bi. Huh? You know, you guys should just really let it go. But I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect anything positive out of any of you people. I really don't. I don't expect you to pee in a toilet. Just piss on the floor. I mean, that's the kind of people you are. You're just ignorant and stupid like that. You know, you're ignorant and stupid about your own lives, about your own marriages and your own lives. How the heck you going to teach me something? How the heck you going to correct me? Okay? Hey. If you really know me, call me right on the phone. My number's on Facebook. Call me and tell me the truth. Just me and you, bro. But if you ain't got my number, I'm not going to give it to you. But I'm giving you permission to call me. You got something to say about my wife, my ex-wife? You got something to say about my family? You got something to say about, you know, my interactions in Pittsburgh, which I know I have not had any interactions in Pittsburgh because I've not even been here that long. I'm a foreigner to this place right now because I haven't been here for 30 years. So you lied. All of you, you're liars. Making stuff up as you go along. You're so bent on sacrificing me to what I have no clue. I'm just an average guy. But you're so bent on sacrificing me that you're willing to say anything to keep it going. And I think the whole point of you saying something about my wife and saying something about, you know, people that you know, watching me here in Pittsburgh, I think that was because you know that unless I watch your videos, you got nothing. You're just talking into the air. Unless I respond to your videos, you're just talking to the wall, man. You know that. So, God bless you. I am DeRoy Cruz, your life applications officer. If I wasn't your life applications officer last night, I sure am this morning after hearing that garbage. God bless you. Talk to you later.